Hey guys, this is Julie. Customer asked me a question regarding what is the difference between the trade days and the calendar days. I'm showing you this video to help explain that so that you can see the difference. And in the market analyzer, I'm going to be showing trade days, and we're going to put charts up in the Substack to show the calendar days, but the calendar days will not go in the market analyzer for a couple of reasons, which I'm going to go through in this video. So the trade days have the number of days that were traded in the session, whether a week, month, or quarter. And the calendar days have the flat calendar days for the distribution. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to see that many bars, right? It just means the distribution contains the number of days, because you have weekends and things like that, holidays, stuff like that. So you're not going to necessarily have the number of corresponding bars in the time series, but you will have the calendar day that the distribution was drawn. And so that is why there is a difference between trade days and calendar days. In the NinjaTrader Market Analyzer, the way that the Market Analyzer pulls up data, it takes a little bit of extra effort to get the number of days that we're using to base the calculations on to true that up. And it's just very time consuming to do that in the morning when I'm trying to post so many markets. To have to sit there and go through every instrument, NQ, Russell, Dow, ES, and then the crude and the nat gas and the RBOB, or all the agriculture or all the currencies. It's extremely time consuming to do that. So, in the next iteration of JATS PT, hopefully we can create a fix for this so that the market analyzer will get the right calculations built in from the indicator. We just did not set that up for the market analyzer when we built the indicator, but to compensate for that. But we can show the levels on the chart, and you can see the levels when we post them in Substack. The levels will be readily apparent. Um, and I'll make sure that the price marker doesn't hide a level. I'll spread them out so that you can see everything. The trade days will be solid colors, and calendar days will be dashes. So you can see that in NQ, we broke through. It first hit perfectly the trade day, and then came through to the calendar day, and then did a little up and down doji in between the calendar and trade day, but closed inside the 7 day calendar day. And that is key for your understanding of this. The pin, if you will, they want the dealer, the institutional traders, the dealers, the banks, um, want these models to be able to keep their premium. Um, they don't want it to close outside the range. Um, so they bring it back inside. So if they've already moved it once, right? The cheap risk is on the one. That's why you'll see so often these ones will be the support resistance. That's the cheap risk. You can see here all of this stayed inside the weekly ones. When it does break out, that's when you get your 1, 2, 3, and that's exactly what it did. It went from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, and then it came back in. The 1 held resistance, and then it broke the bottom one and went to the 2 and the 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. And trade days, calendar days, they traded both. Here, let me get the, I actually hit the wrong button here. Hang on one second. Add another daily chart to the screen. indicator on the chart, and I'm going to put this on the second one and show this as panel 2. The reason I've got two different hang on a second, I didn't shift the number of days. Here we go. I don't need two different data series on this. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Sometimes I will put a different day on here. Sometimes I'll have a different day for the trade days or the calendar days. Sorry, hang on one second. Apologies, hang on. Both of these had the same number of days, 5,000. Here we go. All right. So now you can see it. You can see how it hugged that 30-day line all week. Actually, for like 2 weeks. Broke out, went to the 30-day one above, and then came back in. But other times it'll use the trade days. So right here it used the monthly one, the trade days as resistance. So they trade both. And here is where I was pointing out to you guys that the trade day resistance held for the NQ. So that means that they've moved their risk out, right? You would think, because now they did not allow it to go back higher, that they had moved their risk last week on the monthly one. Because they would not allow it to go back inside. So it was trapped between the monthly one and the 7-day 3. Here's your 7-day 3, and there was your monthly one. So in the market analyzer, you're going to see trade days. But in the charts, I will show you monthly and quarterly. I'll just go ahead and start showing those again. And I just don't have time in the morning to go through and make an analysis of each market to get it into the market analyzer correctly to match the chart for the calendar days. It's set up in NinjaTrader on trade days, number of sessions for the default. Use instrument settings. And when you switch to calendar days, the distribution does not line up in the market analyzer to go into the long and short of it. But I will show these on the chart so that you can have both because they are very important. And going forward on that, and I'm going to add the Aussie Japan pair as well as the Euro pound pair on the forex. If y'all would like any other markets or instruments, I can't do crypto because I don't have enough data. It's not old enough. So I can't like run monthly and quarterly. I could do daily, weekly for crypto. Um, if there's any crypto traders that want to see that, or I think that's about. And if you want any stocks, so like if we're getting into an earning situation and you want to see, Amazon or any if it's one of the top S&P 500 or top NASDAQ 100. I can do those. I can't do the smaller stocks. I can do a distribution for, Tesla, Amazon, Facebook, all that, Google, Nvidia. But let me know. I'll be glad to do that. All right, for charts. Thank you so much. I hope this helps. Talk to you soon. We'll have a training class Wednesday for everyone with NinjaTrader licenses. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.